There is a law that powers growth in God. There is a law that powers the operative dimension of the power of God. And I told you people that it takes the operative power of God to conform men to the image of God. It's not an activity of your personal discipline. Dimension of the spirit that have the power capacity to bring you into conformation. Are you getting the point? Meanwhile, all this is powered by a law. That law is called what? The law of the spirit of life. That is where? In Christ Jesus. What that law does is that it goes to what is incorporated in the nature of God that was factored into you when you got born again. That nature is called the righteous nature. Put it under a Bunsen burner and begin to sediment it into different particles. Part of the way it can be done is to give yourself to fasting, prayer, Bible study. You will notice that several dimensions of the nature of God that is encoded within that righteousness will begin to be sedimented. There is a way you will fast for long, you will become a gentleman. In fact, you will see it more. If you do 3 days dry, 4, 5 days dry, believe me, on the 5th day, if you say you are a talkative, how many of you say you are? I'm sanguine. I'm like this. 5 days dry. Say after me, 5 days dry. After 5 days dry, you will start talking like my brother Jasper. You will start talking by signs and language. If they ask you, what do you think we should do here? You answer like the father of John the Baptist, Zachariah. You do like this. Are you the one that kept this? Because every energy will be calculated. You will find out that you have been wasting the energy that God blessed you with in things that are not relevant. Fasting helps you to know that you waste more energy than is necessary in many things. When you fast for 3 days, one of the things you notice, have you not noticed it, is that you start managing energy. People waste energy. Meanwhile, it's energy that power existence, but whether in the realm of the spirit or in the natural. Everything that is working is as a result of energy. And science has said that energy can be converted. Is it not true? Whatever it is still energy. You're getting the point. But you waste energy. When you fast for 4 days, 3 days, you will stop wasting energy. If somebody come and he said, look at me, and he want to laugh with you. Did you notice? It's good though. It's not bad. But after 4 days, 3 days, the person is laughing at you. You want to laugh. You say, hi. Is it not true? Sometimes I even try to laugh because the thing was very funny. I try to laugh and the thing didn't go. I said try fasting, try it. Sometimes it's prayer. There is a time I pray for 20 hours, non-stop, on my own, not with anybody. When I came out, I didn't feel like talking to anybody. You will notice, when you pray like that, there is a motion. Some of it has happened to you in a small measure. There is a motion that will happen to your tongue. It seems as if he has a life of his own. Even when you talk to somebody small, if it's necessary, when you finish, you start again. When you are eating, you take 1 spoon. I heard it many years ago, 2014, when I was listening to a message by Dr. Paul and Nature. They said they invited him to somebody's house to eat. He sat on the dining table and put 1 spoon. Took a 2nd spoon. And the man asked him, is it pepper? He said, no, it's not pepper. It's divine intoxication. The man has drank tongues so much that one plate of food cannot separate him 5 minutes from speaking in tongues. Once they drop plate before you, say, nah, van. Kachineke gozi onye wotalu nni. The way you know this kind of people I'm talking about, this is the way to know them. Once you bring that kind of thing, they will now lose their belt. Okay, do you lose your belt? There is a reason why your belt should be that size. So that any food that passes the size of your belt is extra.